Just break down the decision. Why Bowling Green for you?
You know, I was surrounded by a good coaching staff. You know, they said I'd probably be one of their top guys if I came in, and you know, Coach Tom, you know, I've been around him since I was little, so I had to make the decision.
You know Coach Simon as well at all? I know he grew up here too.
Yeah, I know a lot about Coach Simon. You know, he's a good guy, great coach. You know, also a great coach to be around. You know, that's why I chose him.
Now that you have this kind of out of the way in a way, what's the mindset going into your senior year to do what Coach Mitchell said of winning Mr. Basketball?
You know, go in, try to achieve everything that I want. You know, of course, make it back to the bridge, try to run it back.
When did it kind of become clear that you wanted to go to Bowling Green?
You know, I was talking a lot to my parents about it. You know, after all the visits we went on, so I just had to talk to them to make a decision over it.
How do you feel like your game has taken another step this offseason, heading into your senior season?
You know, it's taking a big step because, you know, I always go to Malik, my trainer, always try to get better every day, so that's why.
I guess what does it mean to be able to follow in your father's footsteps, playing in Division I basketball and everything?
You know, I'm just trying to be as better as him. You know, not try to be at the same level as him. Just so try to achieve everything that he didn't do and try to be better than him.
What advice did he offer you during this whole process?
You know, just come together. You know, take your time. You know, don't be in a rush to make a decision. And then talk to the people around you, see what they think.
How did the East Lansing program just prepare you for Division I basketball and get you ready for this moment?
You know, every day in practice, you know, Coach Ray always be telling us we got to practice like a college team. So we just be making them. He be making them college practices look like they real college practices in practice. So that's how we get better.
You heard Ray talk about possibly father son Mr. Basketball. How much of a thing has that been driving you to maybe make history and make that happen for you guys?
You know, it's been my top priority. Really, try to be the best I can. You know, try to get that Mr. Basketball.
How did that relationship start with Tum Tum, and how did that kind of get going for you?
You know, ever since I was little, I'll go to Michigan State games, watch them play. So ever since then, I've been close to the team ever since. So got that real close relationship with him.
Did you grow up idolizing him at all, or like?
Yeah, a little bit. I used to idolize all the players from Michigan State. Try to wish I was in their shoes, playing in the Breslin, and got that wish. So.
What's this like for you as a dad to see your son commit to play Division I basketball?
It's surreal. It's real surreal, you know. Even thinking back to the days I done it, I was ready to announce my school, and then being able to have a son that do it exactly 25 years later, it's real surreal, and it's a blessing, you know. A lot of parents will get the chance to see this or do that, so that's a pat on the back for me and his mom for being able to raise a kid that's good in school and good enough to make it in basketball to get a full ride scholarship.
What type of advice did you offer him during this whole process?
I mean, basically, I really took a back seat. I mean, I know I've been through the process, and I just told him that enjoy the process, go through it. It's something that 99% of America don't get a chance to do. So enjoy that process, enjoy the calls, enjoy the visits, and enjoy the schools. Enjoy the relationships you build, and it's something that a lot of kids or parents wish they can go through, and he got a chance to experience that. And I know he was getting down to a point where he was kind of tired of it because it's a long process, but like I told him, just enjoy it the whole time, and decision is totally his, because once he goes to school, he don't have mom and dad there no more. It's time to be an adult and a grown man.
What do you think of Tum Tum and that whole coaching staff at Bowling Green?
It's a hell of a staff down there at Bowling Green. Definitely Tum Tum. I mean, he's really the head of it. He's known KJ since he was 5-6 years old, so he's known him every step of the way. He's checked on him every step of the way. He's always gave him confidence, advice all the way. So I think it just felt like home to him. I mean, being able to relate and get back down there with Tom.
Coach Mitchell was just talking about the fact that potentially he could be Mr. Basketball, following your footsteps in that regard. What would that mean to you to have your son also win Mr. Basketball?
That'll be something special. Like I always tell him when he's coming up, I know I gave you that name, so I put a lot of pressure on you because you're a junior, but now it's time to etch your own foot in the sand. Like, get your foot in the sand and make your own legacy. I mean, he's already got him a state championship, something I couldn't do, and now he's a chance to do 2 of them, and get Mr. Basketball. So he can put his name up there with a lot of greats that's never done the things that he's in a place to do.
How do you like how he's handled that pressure?
Right, he's handled it well, real well. I mean, I think that's the process he's been going through since he's a kid. I mean, that's what I wanted to teach him since growing up. I didn't want him to teach him the professionalism of the side of the basketball. And I think he's picked that up at a young age. So he's real respectful, real honoring the game, and that's the thing I want to teach him.
Just first initial, maybe I don't know if you knew or not, but just thoughts on KJ committing to Bowling Green, the type of player they're getting.
Like I said, they're getting the ultimate warrior. This guy works super hard. He's a gym rat, man. He's going to compete every single day in the gym. He hates losing, so they're going to love that. Obviously, I have a relationship with Tum Tum Naren. He recruited him really, really hard, and, you know, we talked about KJ. He knows what KJ is. He's been around the family for quite some time, so they know what they're getting, and I'm excited for them. They're excited, so I think it's going to be a good fit.
I was just going to say, what type of advice did you offer him during this whole process?
You know what? I really didn't do too much because his dad's been through the process. So we have kids, obviously, who parents played, so he's been through it. I could have gave him some advice if they reached out to me, but they really didn't, and I don't kind of step on toes. I kind of stayed in my lane and let them handle it themselves.
So you know what offseason has this been for your program with, obviously, with KJ, you get Kingston with the MSU offer, and just everything that's kind of transpired over the last several months here?
Yeah, we had a really decent summer. July, we played really well. Right now, we're preparing for the upcoming season, so we're excited for it. But obviously, when you win the championship, we celebrate. We're still celebrating. It's been good times right now, but we're on the grind trying to get back. So we're looking forward to the start of the season, and we've just been working with open gyms and four-man workouts, just, you know, trying to get the other guys to understand the level that they have to rise, or, you know, their game to, or how they play. So we kind of been on that lately, and in the weight room working, just trying to prepare for the upcoming season.
You obviously gave KJ a lot of praise as someone who could win Mr. Basketball this season. What makes you confident that he can take that home this season?
Well, I mean, on social media, you can see he's one of the front runners. He's one of the top players, or top returning guys. Man, he started off the season last year, the first 5 or 6 games, he was averaging like 25 points a game. I mean, he won state championship, like I said. I bet on him any day. I want him in my corner. I love having him on my team. I know he's going to go hard. I think he's the best player in the state. That's why I think he should be the Mr. Basketball, but he proved it, right? He won the championship already, and he was one of our leaders. And, you know, obviously we're trying to go back-to-back, but he's already proved that he can do what the ultimate goal is. And he did it at a great, efficient level. So as long as he does what he normally do, he definitely should be in that conversation.